Which one are the representatives from Nigeria? Just the number one representative.
So this is Hope TV Liberia. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of you. Hope TV Liberia live from the grounds of the Capitol building. Frederick and Esther Wales. The first major happening here at the grounds of the Capitol building. A guy identified as Jimmy has been arrested here by the Liberia National Police, as I see in the video.
No, unfortunately, he do not have an identity to show himself.
Free, nothing, my charger is screaming on my radio.
Yeah, now, peacefully escorting him down.
According to the police, the suppose were part of the parole yesterday. Me? That one the police is the first.
So this is the first major scene here this morning. The first major scene here this morning at the Capitol building. So this is where we are, about to put him in the pickup to take him to the police station. So this is where we are, Hope TV Liberia. This is where we are at the grounds of the Capitol building, Hope TV Liberia, Frederick and Esther Wilson. The first major scene here at the Capitol building. A guy identified as Jimmy. He's been arrested this morning and he's about to get onto the pickup. He said he works for the lawmaker of Grangina County, but he has no identity yet. Okay, there he goes.
And thankfully for him, he's very cooperative.
So this is another figure. The presence of the Liberia National Police is very, very huge this morning as compared to yesterday. Thankfully for him, he was being very cooperative with the Liberia National Police. He did not hesitate. They arrested him. Now he's taken to Central with no hesitation. And this is where we are now. He's still in the car. He's placing call to his boxman. So I want to say we are here at the grounds of the Capitol building, and this is the first major scene here, and a lot more. But from all of the indications, for all what we've been seeing here, I think the presence of the security this morning is very, very huge, like what we posted on our page earlier today. More than 5 to 6 pickups a year, and all of them are being deployed at the various entrances here this morning at the Capitol building. So as it stands, none of the sides is yet at the moment. The minority bloc, the majority bloc, none of them yet. We only witnessed Honorable James Kolleh earlier this morning. James Kolleh. He's the chair on rules, order and administration for the majority bloc. But dramatically, he came with helmet. James Kolleh came with helmet, and everyone wants to know why he chose to wear helmet. So we did not get any information as to why he was being arrested, but he was just being cooperative with the Liberia National Police. Unconfirmed report has it that he was part of the yesterday's violence at the Capitol building here. But he said he works with the representative from Grangina County. He has no identity though, but that information was just on the flip side. So keep following, keep sharing. Hope TV Liberia, Frederick and Esther Wales at the grounds of the Capitol building. Today's dramatic scenes, like what I posted. This is the first dramatic scene that you've seen. So we are hoping to capture James Kolleh. He's here already, but he came wearing a helmet. Everyone is concerned and surprised at once. But why will James Kolleh come here? Then he's wearing helmet. So, so this is where we are. So he works We are taking you to where he was standing when he got arrested. Usually, he's assigned here. Usually, he stands right around the speaker's area here because his boxman, according to him, his boxman is a member of the minority bloc. So usually, okay. So usually this is where he stands. Yeah, he said his boxman is a lawmaker from Grand Jita County. So this is where he was standing when members of the Liberia National Police picked him up. But I think they know their own reason, but they did not tell us the reason for which he was being arrested. He himself said he do not know why he was being arrested, but some unconfirmed reports have it that he was involved into yesterday's violence here at the Capitol building. So keep following, keep sharing. This is the early morning warm up. This is the early morning warm up here at the Capitol building. The early morning warm up at the Capitol building here. But the presence of the Liberia National Police is very, very huge. Like what I posted some minutes ago on my page. So this is it. So other supporters here are in agony. They are expressing their frustrations. They are expressing their frustrations over the latest scene here at the Capitol building. The latest scene, that is the arrest of, he said his name is Jimmy. I said Jimmy, the first name Jimmy. We did not really get his, and I'm hearing others from the Jonathan Fonati Kofax blog. Some of the staffers are saying, "Y'all come and arrest all of us." Y'all come and arrest all of us. This is what they are saying. Y'all come and arrest all of us. I think he's a security of Kofa as well. He's one of the securities of Kofa as well, because he usually stands to where Jonathan Fonati Kofa's car usually parks. Why it is true that his boxman, I don't know, I'm trying to get the name of the guy, the representative from Grand Jita County. I think that is an immediate box, but he's always around the parking lot of Jonathan Fonati Kofa, the embattled speaker of the 55th National Legislature. So this is it. And surprisingly, the minority bloc is yet to arrive, and the majority bloc is yet to arrive. The two sides are yet to arrive here at the grounds of the Capitol building. No one knows for whatever reason, but the two sides are yet to arrive at the grounds of the Capitol building. Police pickups are passing all over the place, using the sirens. So this is it. This is it. This is it. So for those of you who are just joining us for the first time, this is Hope TV Liberia, and I'm Frederick Nestor Wilson, senior reporter, and we have always been here covering the impacts at the Capitol building following the Supreme Court's ruling. We've been here and we are still here. On yesterday, just to bring you up to speed, on yesterday, the budget hearing was being conducted by the majority bloc in the official office of the Deputy Speaker of the 55th National Legislature, Honorable Thomas P. Falla. The budget hearing did not take place in the joint chambers. It did not take place under the leadership of Jonathan Fonati Kofa. So that was what sparked out the violence, the tension yesterday. Minority bloc said no. Majority bloc cannot conduct the budget hearing while we, the legitimate leadership here at the Capitol building, sit and watch. So that was how the violence sparked out at the Capitol building yesterday. So for today, which is Tuesday section day, we've been told that it would not be easy here today. but we are yet to see we are yet to see any of the two sides, unlike James Kolleh, who is the chairman on rule, orders and administration for the majority bloc. He just arrived some 10-15 minutes ago wearing a helmet. He's not on motorbike, but he's wearing a helmet. So one wants to know, what is James Kolleh wearing a helmet? But I think we'll also have conversation with him if necessary, and then he will explain to us.
To move into the nation capital. What will happen if the all ex-combatants, all former EPS, all former army men, to come and let resist the Unity Party government that is hijacking power? It will be a problem for our democracy. So let's see the outcome of President Bouaka late intervention. Will he tell Speaker Kofa step down and give my Rachel Kun the chair? Or will he tell Rachel Kun, say you don't have the number? Will you step down and then get the number to remove the speaker legally? Let's see.
So from what happened yesterday, what are you hearing from the speaker concerning the incident yesterday?
Well, we are hearing that some members of the majority bloc have decided to rejoin the speaker because of the lawlessness that is still continuing in the majority bloc circle. Others also decided to rejoin because they want to respect the Supreme Court ruling, which they interpreted in their own way and understand that the setting there is illegal. Now, because this information are coming up, the majority black now are saying they will lose some of their members, so they are moving forward to hijack, watching with budget hearing, bringing armed men to escort minister of the member of the executive to intimidate those members who decided to join and also escalate tension at the Capitol building. So, from all indications, this stalemate will not come to an end just now. Because the meeting with Bouaka, I think it will be also fruitless. It will be fruitless, yes, it will be fruitless because Bouaka will not look in the face of the Unity Party or majority bloc and say, you don't have the 49, go and sit down on Speaker Kofa. He will not do that. So they have reached so far. And he will not also tell Speaker Kofa, say, resign.
What will be Speaker Kofa's next action after the meeting with Joseph Bouaka?
Speaker Kofa's next action will be decided today, his section he will hold, to see if he reach a quorum. If he does not reach a quorum, it is our understanding the Supreme Court will make the ruling in the most simpler ABC term, because it seems that many people don't know what is ultra bad. They don't know what they call any setting that does not conform with Article 33 and Article 49. They don't understand it. So let's see what the Supreme Court final simplest version of the ruling will be, and let's see whether the Speaker will have a session today, and let's see if the majority bloc will continue holding budget hearing today. And then you can predict that the meeting for Joseph Bouaka will be fruitless.
For the Speaker, sir, have been resisting the budget hearing. Do we see you guys? Will they allow the budget hearing to go on today?
The problem, they have not been resisting the budget hearing. They are entitled to enter to where budget hearing will be conducted, whether majority bloc or Kofa bloc. If the budget, for example, was in Kofa bloc as a minority, those majority members have the right to go to where the budget is, because the budget is one of the most powerful legislative instrument. So going to where the budget is on the side of the majority and we're being blocked and flocked, that is not the procedure.
But we saw them stopping the executive officials from coming.
Because the Speaker have issued a memo in line with the leadership that the executive should not do business with the majority bloc, and they're forcing it to do it. That shows the executive involvement. On top of that, the Speaker said also the presence of armed police or ammunition also show that the executive is hijacking and interfering into the legislative process. We expected the police to enforce the court ruling against the majority bloc, but the contrary is to beat lawmakers from the minority and beat supporters from the Speaker. Thank you very much.
So he's one of the first person that we've heard from here at the Capitol building, sharing his own perspective on the ongoing budget hearing at the Capitol building here by the legislature, specifically the majority bloc, or those on the committee. So that is it. The time is moving forward and the two blocks are not here at the moment. Only one lawmaker here at the moment, and it's Honorable James Kolleh of Bond County. He's the chairman on rules, order, and administration for the majority bloc. He came here with helmet, and he has entered into. He's already entered. I think he's gone upstairs, but he's the first person who usually comes to coordinate, to call his comrades. You guys come. You guys can now come. The security presence is very huge. You can come, and all of this. So that's what has been happening, and that's why he's here this early. So another guy here to share his perspective as well.
And it is saddening for us. But you see a group of lawmakers trying to butcher the constitution that they pledged to obey, they defend at all times. And now they are the one now, and destroy the country by deroging the law and there's a problem. So when we came yesterday, the main issue here that happened yesterday, the issue of the budget, right? As you are aware that the country runs through the budget, so in the absence of the budget, the development aspects of our country will be destroyed, and the bread and butter issues of our people will not be actualized. So when the executive send the budget, by law, you send the budget through the speaker. How do the speaker receive the budget? Like the speaker will get it through the G-Plus and the other house. So by the time you send the budget, she or he will notify the speaker and receive the budget from the executive. But mind you now, because we have two groups here now.
So we are so sorry we cannot continue this interview. The rain is falling, and I have to walk away from the rain. The rain is falling. So that's why I had to leave. Another thing, we'll have you updated. But as it stands, the majority bloc, the minority bloc, none of them is here. Unlike James Kolleh, he's the only person who's here wearing helmet. And earlier on, a security belonging to Jonathan Fanatikova and a lawmaker from Trangina County, who is also a member of the COFAS bloc, was being arrested by the Liberia National Police. So those were the two major things for now. Thank you until we can get resumed.